During the third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how, by refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
And I said, hey, oi, let's chop your penis off. Oi, can I have me penis back? Why do you have dreadlocks, you white oppressor?
Royce Lopez.
Always be aborting. A always be aborting. Always be aborting.
Breaking news.
Breaking news, guys.
You're hearing it only on our show first. Apparently Donald Trump has worked out a deal. He will get the wall. Unfortunately, it's going to be a rock climbing wall.
Oh, no! The other side's going to be a slide. You climb the wall up and you just
lands into a nice, clean, chlorinated pool. And then you immediately get a welfare check. Fucking A.
Oh, shit. He was a boy, he went to girl, now he wants to be a boy again.
Oh, God, just stay a girl if you're going to be this indecisive.
I think Caitlyn Jenner's a handsome woman with a great penis. Look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with trannies. I just don't want to put that one's cock in my mouth.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time, here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
Oh, howdy, folks. Welcome aboard. It's Tuesday, October 30th, the day before Halloween.
All Hallows Eve.
We don't celebrate it here, anywhere around here, because we are followers of Christ.
That's correct.
And we don't believe in these satanic holidays. And we also don't believe in cultural appropriation.
Or in buying candy for kids.
Except for the white guy with dreadlocks I buy weed from. He's cool.
He's cool?
Yeah, he's all right. But this is Revenge of the Siths, of course. The leaders of your media insurgency, Mike Sheely and Royce Lopez, doing the stories that Legion of Skanks will be doing 3 months from now. What do we got for today's program?
Okay, well, look.
What happened?
Did you want to do that first?
I didn't say anything.
You did, the Legion of Skanks thing.
Did I? I'm very not thinking clearly. I apologize.
So what is your theory about what's going on with Legion?
I don't know. Look, I guess we'll just get into that. I was just making a joke.
No, but now we have to.
But okay. So Trolita wrote to me the other night. Said these guys are, guys that you had actually mentioned. She was saying, she's like, you mentioned them on Nightwave. You guys mentioned them on Revenge of the Siths.
Yeah, I like Legion
of Skanks. I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, they're doing a lot of your, they're doing your bits. So I was like, yeah, but queer kid stuff. We were in it early. We found queer kid stuff early, but
right.
To be fair, Kiwi Farms found her first, and there's like a 30-page thread on Kiwi Farms. Kiwi Farms is now blowing up. It's no longer my secret source for prep. It's like everybody's found Kiwi Farms at this point. I was like, parallel thinking. You can't yell at people when you go, oh, you're doing the same topic as me? No, you're not allowed to talk about fucking foreign appropriations, Bill. Only I am.
I do agree. I agree 100%.
And queer kid stuff, let's be honest, it's so culturally outrageous that I want everybody talking about
Correct.
it. I want this, I want these people buried alive. Now I have not seen this stuff yet. I've seen clips. There were clips up. I watched like a few. I sound like Jim Norton right now. I didn't really see it, man. I just I saw a few seconds of it, bro. It's really busy, out in the clubs working out my stuff.
Right, of course.
So I didn't. I watched I kind of skimmed through the video, and it sounds very. It doesn't sound like they lifted any of our bits.
No, okay.
Or our joke. I haven't heard the whole thing. Maybe they did, but so far I just see. But it started with that, but then I started looking into it more.
Okay.
And I found out that they started doing stuff about Dan Schneider.
Yeah, because I will agree. The queer kid stuff. Look, there's 10 to 20 people talking about that. Now the Dan Schneider stuff. I'm already mad because I have it pulled up and I could see what they talk about the fucking Red State article. Even though look again, it's not
Kira Davis, hero to the people.
It's not about being glory hogs, but it's about we want to grow. You know what I mean? And for that to happen, people have to say, "Hey, man, maybe these guys are on to something." You know what I mean? Not Kira Davis at Red State. Look, I will say this again. I do like Legion of Skanks. I don't have. I'm not going into this with any ill will towards them. I think they could be very funny. But let's take a look. Let's objectively listen, okay?
Yeah, he's a dude, huh?
Mark Summers.
Is he touching kids?
Mark Summers!
The host?
No,
of Double Dare.
Double Dare!
No, I'm kidding. It's not him, but how cool would that be?
See, that's funny.
That is very funny.
That would be awesome.
Fucking great.
Now we know what's in that slime.
Dude, every time the girls go to pull the boogers out of the nose, his dick's just up there.
Hey, you forgot one flag.
You got slimes. We used to call it bukkake.
Well, I guess Dick Clark is.
Yeah, this is
one of them.
There he is. Look
Trying to get to the Dan Schneider stuff.
at his name.
Mike Judge.
Here we go.
No.
Can I just say something?
Sure.
I do like their show.
I do too.
I do like them all individually. I think I've grown very tired of the New York 4-comedian podcast format. You know what I mean? Where you've seen this. Like the reason Royce and I work well together is because we can stretch out a pause. We're not like insecure about like having to be like, laughs per minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if Mike's on a roll, I'll let him go. Like I don't, you know what I mean? Like I don't care.
Or sometimes we'll not be funny for 20 minutes, and we'll just discuss the topic that's important. But I've noticed, and God, even back when I met you, like fucking 10 years ago, I was on one of those podcasts.
Yes.
And back then they were good. There weren't a lot of them. Now it's like there's a million 4-comedian. And the problem with the format is there's no interaction. There's no chemistry. There's no peeling back the layers of a topic. What they do is they go, and Nickelodeon pedophile, and go. And it's like a fucking game show, and everybody's like, bean, slime in the nose, penis, one bean, all right, foot fetish, bean, all right, Ariana Grande's butthole, bean. And it's like
Gak is Jew cum.
But that's what it is.
No?
And they're all just, it's like a fucking goddamn, it's like Storage Wars. There's too much
Storage Wars.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like a fucking auction. It's just too much going on. In my opinion, that's all. Like, I understand, like, even with O&A, they would have a bunch of comedians on. They didn't do that shit every day, though. It would have been been pure burnout. But usually on a Friday, they'd all stroll in with their bagel and coffee and all just going, nice shirt, stupid. Oh, my God. Where the fuck are you playing this weekend? A pizza place? You fucking kill yourself. Like, and they would all just, that shit show would be great. That's all. I'm just saying. I'm sick of the whole, like, you see how fast, how they feel the need to just, calm down.
Well, let's see.
Christ, it's the new morning zoo, right?
Yeah, no, you're right.
It's the new morning zoo.
Every show is tough crowd.
Dan Schneider.
I get what you're saying, and I agree with you in the sentiment of like that's what they think. They will never be tough crowd.
No, of course not.
You will. Have you seen in their Comedy Centrals doing a broke ass tough crowd?
No.
They're doing a woke. Like it's gonna be sort of like it's not hosted by what's his face from The Daily Show? What's his name?
Trevor Noah.
It's not hosted by him,
but he's on an episode of it.
But the show is Trevor Noah-esque it's just gonna be one of those like, let's lob softballs, talk politics, they're not getting the
So
old
what do you think?
seller guys.
Did you see Trump's hair in the wind?
I'll tell you what, that Cheeto guy, am I right, guys? Ha! Like, but it's not gonna be where they tried to talk about politics for like, I don't know, 8 seconds on Tough Crowd, and they'd go, yeah, that's why the collar of your shirt's stupid. And they would just degenerate into their shoes and fuck you, dummy, you're an idiot, you're a dock worker, kill yourself. There's no more of that, guys. It's over.
Well, let's see.
Guy's name?
Mike Judge.
No. Dan Schneider, dude.
Oh, shit. Do you know who that is?
I know that name.
Dan Schneider. Do you remember head of the class?
No.
Yeah.
Do you remember Arvid
Of
and
course,
the fat?
Big J.
Yeah.
Big J probably knows nothing about his fucking Nickelodeon.
But he does about head of the class, yeah.
But he immediately goes, "Oh yeah, head of the class guy."
Kid? It's the fat kid from head of the class,
Wait.
dude. The really fat
I remember.
kid.
I remember.
Oh, it is.
I remember
Yeah,
Robin.
dude.
Robin
Oh,
Givens.
shit.
I'll be honest.
They're
At
not
least
ripping it off though, because it's clearly. Here's my thing. I do think that we have brought certain things. We've boosted the profile of certain stories. I am a little bummed that we get froze out. My thing is, I don't think they're stealing. I don't.
No, I don't. I from what I'm seeing so far, they just seems like they just brought it up.
But I want to know why they seem to be doing so many of our same topics, because they're not.
That is kind of
Similar
weird. It's kind of our
format.
thing, right?
Yeah. So I am just if somebody, I don't think it's them. Here's, you want to know what I really genuinely think's happening? I think that somebody is a fan of both shows,
Correct.
or a group of people.
There you go.
Are fans of both shows. There's a lot of people who wanted us to address this, and I think that people, because it's not hard to think, well, why would a legion of Skanks fans be fans of Revenge of the Sith?
No, that
or
makes
vice
sense.
versa.
It makes sense.
Perfect fit.
That makes sense.
So I have a feeling that it's just overlap of
Right.
audiences and them going, bro, if you guys know anything about that Dan Schneider shit, dog, you do anything about that queer kid stuff, dog? I don't know. I'm assuming that's how they're people, the kind of people that would go to Skankfest talk. I don't know why it's Bronx Johnny.
Burke says,
yo, my nigga, I don't know what's up with that Dan Schneider dude, but you need to check that shit out, dog.
Burke says Royce really needs a pair of fingerless gloves. So yeah, I think you're right. I think somebody saw it on our show and they go, "Hey, it would be cool if they covered it." So I doubt that they've
not
never given me the
hacks.
vibe of being hacks. Yeah,
They're
no,
not
I
hacks.
like their show. So
It's just,
I doubt it.
and the thing is, right? Well, I'll say this: Big J is a hack when it comes to wearing clothing.
Oh yes, but I think he admits that.
But all the guys up there, God, I hate to admit it, but even Dave Smith are competent
Yeah.
comedians who deserve, their success. I would like to hear the queer kid stuff. Well, I'd still like to hear a few. Maybe.
Sure, of course,
I
of course.
want to see if
that.
maybe.
Oh yeah.
Remember that shit?
Like the two nerd dudes.
Yeah.
You can't give someone that fat and ugly power over children. They're gonna fuck them.
Very funny. That is.
Sorry.
All right. You know what?
I like Big J.
Listen. I honestly, that was funny. I've always liked them. So people did send Mike the message.
I've
saying,
always
hey,
liked
check this
them.
out.
I just like Louis J. Gomez the best.
Agreed.
Yeah,
I will agree.
He's the best.
Or eat them. Those kids may be fucking made out, quite honestly.
Fucking kids or moms.
He's fucking the kids, dude. There's all these. Listen to me. There's all these rumors about him fucking Amanda Bynes when she was a virgin, and all
Yeah, no.
Look, there's no way that he went down this hole about Dan Schneider and our stuff didn't come up. You know what I mean? Like it has to have, right?
Yeah, that's the thing, man. We always are trying to I think we need to stop doing that. I think we need to stop turning our audience on to people because nobody ever does it for us.
That's a good point.
Nobody's ever like, hey, check these guys
LA
out.
Werewolf has. Let's give credit where credit's due. There's a couple people. Poseidon.
But all the people, you're thinking of all people that are now our friends.
Correct.
But
Good
there's
point.
not a lot of new people doing that shit. Not like people like that or people in other circles that are doing the same topics. It's not like Poseidon just ran off and went, I'm reading a disturbing report about the Jewish Nickelodeon producer. And folks, I found this all on my own, all of my own research. Do you imagine?
Wow, that would be
Poseidon
really
heel
funny.
turn?
Yeah.
I got this information about this show, the queer kid stuff. I heard about it from my friend Dingo Southern. You're like, oh, you motherfucker.
So when is there going to be a Skanks ROTC crossover show? I don't know, man. Make it happen. I'm not going to put in the work. I'm not going to. I'll do it if invited, but I ain't going to put footwork in. I'm too much shit to do.
That's not a fucking. It's not something that it's a weird fucking. I don't even know how to describe it, but that is a very weird little world. That New York comedian podcast, like, ugh. It's like I would, but at the same time, I don't even think I ever want to cross fucking paths with any of those fucking people ever again. It's the most miserable. From New York City to like fucking, Montauk, it's just this swath of miserable podcasters and comedians.
Yeah, it's like us, but we have the sun.
It's true.
So I know you said at the beginning, and again, we heard what happened at the synagogue. Trust me, we heard. However, this is related to that, but different. It has to do with that with the shooting. The guy walked in. How many was 11 people killed?
Yes,
11 people killed in Pittsburgh, in a Pittsburgh synagogue. Now, Howard Dean today.
I'm going to do that Beto song. He'd be like, that's why they call him Stopper of the Bris. All right, so you... sorry, what were you saying?
Howard Dean today said that the creators of the Gab should be tried for murder alongside of the shooter. This is from The Hill. This is 100% legit. He said that today.
Did the Democrats just never want to come back to power? Is this a thing?
And remember, it's this Howard Dean.
I was about to say, I'm sure there's some disappointed people here. You know what? Arizona and North Dakota and New Mexico. And we're going to California and Texas and New York. And we're going to South Dakota and Oregon and Washington and Michigan.
Here comes.
And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House.
I remember I was young.
So was I.
I was young when that happened. I wasn't politically minded yet, but I was following it, and I just remember being, oh, dude, you
ruined it.
You're done.
He could have been a president if not for that scream.
I was a child and went, you're not. I was like a teenager, and I went, it's over for you. You know this. You're done.
And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House.
So
these are the people that say Trump is an unhinged madman.
So now I feel the narrative is brewing on Fox Business News today. Israeli UN ambassador has some stuff to say about the shooting and what could be done to fix it.
Oh, I bet she does.
No, this is the host. That's the Israeli ambassador.
Oh, I bet he does.
Here you go.
Technology Minister. Welcome, Ambassador.
Shut it down.
Just can you? Sorry, give it a shot.
Of those who post hate before they act. Danny Danon is the Israeli ambassador to the United Nations. He served in the military.
Christian Bale is really any role you put him in, he could do.
And has served as Israel's technology minister. Welcome, Ambassador. Israel is known for having...
Now, Mike, on the upside, he doesn't sound really Jewish, okay?
Among the very best security. And you've had to deal with anti-Semitism and violence against Jews for as long as Israel has been a nation. Open Israel's playbook, if you will. How does it handle social media?
I did, but it exploded.
Okay, that's...
Sorry, that's mean. It's mean.
It'd be so funny if they cut back to the main camera, the overhead camera, and he's spraying a swastika. Oh, shit. Hey, what is this over here? I just found it.
How does it handle social media posts that are seemingly very threatening?
Good afternoon, Liz. Condemnation, it's not enough. We saw the pictures from Pittsburgh last Saturday, and it's horrible. Now we have to ask ourselves what we can do to prevent the next massacre. It happened.
Now, Mike, well, before he answers, what do you think we could do to prevent the next massacre? Yes.
Well, those people that were harmed?
Uh-huh.
What if all of them weren't here anymore, right?
No, that's, I mean, okay, look, on a technical...
He's asking for a fucking solution to a problem. You asked me for a solution to a problem, I gave you a solution.
Yeah, but your solution had a lot of finality to it, and I don't think that was great.
I said permanently move them. I didn't say anything about,
Oh, and let me guess, so Lugos will get there separately?
Some artwork maybe get lost. Some jewelry, things of that nature. But you get to, not... Look, what I'm saying is, right, like,
okay.
if a fox kept getting into my chicken coop, and there was, in my mind, no viable way to stop the foxes, I'd move the chickens. Move the chickens.
Yeah, but in this case, the chickens own the banks.
It's a fucking, it's a fox, a fox, and it thinks it's a chicken, but the chicken is really a fucking bear disguised as a chicken.
Okay, here we go. No, let's see what he says.
Also, I'm gonna send Royce. You don't have to play now, but at the end of this video, I translated what's going on in this video.
Sure, you got it.
In Charleston in a church, it happened in Pittsburgh in a synagogue. What will be next? And social media is a key element in preventing the next killing.
How does Israel do?
Social media.
Fucking Columbine happened. Fucking Klebold and Harris. Those niggas didn't have Twitter. The fuck?
Imagine if they did, though.
That Korean kid, the fucking Collective Soul kid, the Virginia
Tech shooter.
Yeah, that fucking asshole. He didn't have fucking Gab.
Well, let's see what the Israeli UN ambassador has to say.
Government agency, what do they do with these sites? Is it the local police departments? Is it the military?
It's not easy. Israel is a strong democracy like the U.S. We do have freedom of speech, but we do not allow freedom of hate.
No, but hate is part of it. Hate is inherently part of free speech.
You can't regulate hate.
You don't have freedom of speech if you have freedom of hate. It can't be both. This fucking mentality.
And it's spreading.
And when someone is calling online, calling for violence against somebody else, that raises a red flag. And then the police will call the family, the neighbors of this individual, will investigate and will prevent. We prevented hundreds of incidents thanks to this policy. We cannot allow people to use the social media.
They prevented a bunch of incidents, which means they arrested a lot of people for saying stuff online and assumed they were going to do something terrible.
And the internet in order to promote violence.
The synagogue shooter, Robert Bowers, had posted anti-Semitic tweets and posts. He did it on a site called Gab, which, by the way, is now, although it billed itself as a free speech alternative to Facebook and Twitter, it is now offline.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was freedom of speech. We shut that down, didn't we?
Things like "open your eyes, filthy evil Jews bring filthy evil Muslims into the country." He also wrote something like "screw your..."
Blop, scanning for lie. No lies found. I mean, look, I'm not condoning violence, ever. We get furious when people get punched in the face for no reason. How do you think we feel when people lose their lives? We don't want anybody getting killed or harmed. That being said, filthy Jews do bring in filthy Muslims. Where's the fucking lie? Just own your shit. We'll own ours. That deal? Deal. That's the whole basis what this show always was about. You know what I mean? Fucking black people take responsible for being really kind of criminal-like. You know what I mean? Fucking white people take responsibility for being really school shootery.
And pedophiles normally,
yeah,
too.
and Jews go back to running things more smoothly because the way you've been running them lately has been... It's like... You understand, Jews? We were okay with you running everything for a long time. Remember, we used to make jokes about it like 10, 15 years ago. Nobody cared because New York City was beautiful and America was beautiful and we were going onward and upward. But then you just wanted to tinker with everything. And now it's like any company when your boss goes, I thought we would just take our entire R&D budget and try to manufacture an orange the size of a basketball. What was the point of that? Now we were a computer company. Now we're out of business. In any fucking business setting, you would have an upheaval. People would go, we need to get rid of the boss and get a new boss. So that's all. Stop.
Going in, indicating he would.
And obviously, shooting a synagogue isn't how you get to, a solution, obviously,
This guy, by the way, does not look like a 4chan Gab Pole Stormfag at all.
Going in somewhere to do something that would follow the hate that he obviously has put out. I don't know if we can put some of those up, but what would you do?
Who's this woman?
She's just a Fox Business reporter.
She reminds me of when the woman on SNL did the impression of Carly Fiona.
Yeah.
Fiorina.
Well, look at that on her neck, too.
I just smile at Putin with that big Carly Fiorina smile.
And also the phoniness of these people. Like, this woman now, she went in her jewelry box and put the Star of David on. She hasn't put on since she was a kid.
Oh, of course.
But it's after this solidarity. Look, listen, man. I'm all for not fucking shooting people at all. But again, you guys, the bodies aren't even fucking cold yet, and now you're using this to try to shut down social media sites.
And
by the way, if you don't think people have, it goes to show you, people have killed themselves on Facebook, and Facebook is still up there. People have made live videos, I'm sure you know, of them killing themselves. And Facebook never catches it. They don't like Gab because this time it went after the wrong group. That's what it is.
And look, man, and not only all that, but they also really are using this to, like you just said, solidarity. They are activating, man. They are
crazy.
Fucking really. It's crazy, dude.
Follow me, I'm going in, or, I'm going in type of
we found out that in many cases, those insane murderers, they announce before they commit the crime. They actually want people to know what they are going to do. And many times, if they are under the monitoring devices we developed, we are able to stop them. So today we have the technology to find the people, to know where they are going. And if you know that somebody is going...
That's right. Just give in. Just give in. Open your asshole and let them take over. That's what they want us to do here. They want us to open our assholes and go, hey, man, we just need to see everything you've ever done. You saw in Canada what's going on with Trudeau.
What now?
He is defending a... here. I'll pull it up. Let me read it for you. Very similar to this. Trudeau defends statistics. Canada moved to collect banking info of over 500,000 Canadians. So once the government, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is defending a decision by Statistics Canada to compel banks and financial institutions.
By the way, I love when they use. Mm-hmm. You notice that they started using this word about right about the time that certain people sort of took over our legal institutions in America. Compel. You like that? Compel. I like the way they always go like, yeah, they're gonna issue a court order to compel you to give up your. It's like, what? No, you say force. Don't say compel. Okay, I can't stick a gun in a girl's face and tell people I compelled her to have sex with me.
That's a good point.
That's force. That would be rape. So let's say that they're raping the banks into giving up user data.
It's the implications. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is defending a decision by Statistics Canada to compel banks and financial institutions to release personal transactions and data of over 500,000 people without their consent. Conservative House Leader Candice Bergen grilled Trudeau during a questioning period Monday following a report by Global News that revealed Statistics Canada is asking the country's 9 largest banks for the transaction data of 500,000 randomly chosen
what?
Canadians.
What?
Including everything from including everything from bill payments to cash withdrawals from ATMs to credit card balances and even account balances.
Dude, no. That's you. No, man. You. Dude.
It's fucking weird, man.
That is.
It's a favorite pastime for millions of Canadians, shopping. Global News has learned that StatsCan is pushing to create a massive database that will contain a record of every single transaction made by a randomly selected group of 500,000 Canadians. StatsCan says this will help them get more accurate and comprehensive data about the economy so the government can make better decisions. Canada's 9 largest financial institutions, banks and credit card companies, will be given this list of 500,000 Canadians
you know what's a great
and
government?
asked to report to StatsCan.
You know what great government is? One that doesn't have to worry about making too many decisions.
Yep.
You know, like you don't have to make any. Just make sure the fucking roads are paved.
Yep.
Make sure like, you know, the fucking wife doesn't get raped walking to the store to get bread. Basic things, you know, water that's not poison. And like let us make our own decisions. Fucking pieces of shit.
Here. All right.
It's a favorite
I got it.
pastime about each of its customers: social insurance number, date of birth, name, gender, and address. Banks will turn over all this information without the knowledge or consent of those 500,000 randomly selected Canadians on StatsCan's list.
We're not keeping Canadians in the dark. We're fully transparent about the data that we collect and how we collect it, and we're happy to speak about it.
Of course, they say they're legally allowed to do it because, you know, those pesky terms of service things you sign.
And those identifying details are crucial to helping StatsCan get a good snapshot of the
This is fucking crazy, right?
Spending habits of different kinds of Canadians.
We're really interested not in your name or your, any.
No, you're right, because basically, trust us, we're going to use it fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You mean they have no way to access your name? Shut up.
Buying habits you have or anything like that. We'd like to know, are you a male or female, or, what's your age group, and be able to then tabulate the data by those kind of aggregate dimensions.
And after the data is aggregated or summed up, those personal identifiers then get stripped from the database in a process known as anonymizing the data.
Yeah, they anonymize it, bro. It's fine.
You know what the best way to anonymize data is?
Not collect it to begin with.
Not to extract it at all.
Everything that we were doing were within the laws of Canada, both the Statistics Act and the Privacy Act.
Moreover, the Federal Privacy Commissioner is up to speed on the project and has not raised any red flags about it. This database would eventually replace and improve on data that StatsCan used to collect through surveys and questionnaires.
We want to use it.
How about do surveys and questionnaires because, you're not going into people's fucking bank accounts and personal life.
This information to better enhance our key economic numbers like GDP and household spending.
But here's the thing. I'm getting so mad. Here's the thing, you faggots. Your GDP, your growth, your industry, all of the things that thrust a nation forward comes from private citizens. It comes from the economy. It comes from industry. It does not come from you pieces of shit. This makes me so mad.
With a long history of government privacy breaches, Canadians are rightly worried because the government has had a lot of privacy breaches. Why are Liberals collecting the personal data of Canadians without telling them? Trudeau said his government would ensure that all personal information will be protected and anonymized, and data will be used for statistical purposes only. High quality and timely data are critical to ensuring that the government programs remain relevant and effective for Canadians, the Prime Minister said. Bergen called Trudeau to immediately assure Canadians that this intrusion into their lives will be stopped. It was the Conservative government who chose to stop the long-form census, Trudeau shot back. What that led to was more policy based on ideology and less policy based on evidence like we're doing now. Their attack on data and information continue.
Just give up.
Good luck, Canada. Fucking good luck.
No, you guys will be all right.
Holy shit, dude.
That is, it's. I don't know if maybe it's just I'm being blackpilled, but I don't know if I really have all that much hope anymore about any of this shit. 'Cause it just seems to get worse no matter what we do. Oh yeah, this was in my clip of translating what the Israeli UN ambassador was saying earlier.
Let's hear it.
Shut it down now. Shut it down now. Shut it down now. Shut it down now.
So yeah, guys, that is Jonathan Greenblatt, of course, of the ADL, telling you all
to shut it down now.
Shut it down now.
What do they think is going to happen if they keep doing this, man?
Well, I don't know. Maybe, never mind. I think something just happened.
So you saw what happened on Fox News last night when they had somebody embedded with the immigrant caravan that's coming here?
Does he speak Hispanic?
Well, quick update before we do this one, because it's related. Second migrant caravan storms into Mexico. Violent group from Central America carrying bombs, guns, defies a huge police presence to cross the border from Guatemala as Trump now just deployed 5,200 troops to the border. The second migrant caravan believed to be armed with bombs, guns. This is from the Daily Mail, by the way. This isn't from like right-wing conservative laser fuck. You know,
I'm glad because now we can engage. Now we can engage.
To be armed with bombs crossed Mexico on Monday despite a huge police presence. Hundreds of migrants following in the footsteps of the first caravan heading to the U.S. border crossed a river from Guatemala. A low-flying police helicopter hovered overhead as the migrants waded in large groups through Suhachiti River's murky waters, apparently trying to use a downdraft from the rotors to discourage them. Guatemala's Not I-7 channel reported that one man drowned and aired video of a man dragging a seamless and lifeless body from the river. Once on the Mexican side, the migrants are supposed to be escorted, were surrounded and escorted by black uniform officers. The second group back at Guatemala frontier has been more unruly than the first that crossed Guatemala's interior ministry, said Guatemalan police officers. Now,
you know what I was thinking the other night, too? Because everybody's like, we drone strike stuff. But yeah, you can't drone strike a whole caravan of people. It's not cool. But what you can do...
I can't believe you have to say that.
But what you can do... No, I was thinking we could still use this idea. Mm-hmm. We call in a fire mission, like the Air Force, and they drop a huge payload of bombs on the road, like, I don't know, a mile ahead.
Right.
And then I feel like they'd turn around, right?
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't that, like, without hurting a single fly, if you just flew over a road that they were going down, but way up ahead, and just blew the fuck out of and it could be like a rural part of the road where there's nothing on either side, but they just watch a massive fireball ahead, they'll go, yeah, why don't we just stay in Mexico? It's not too bad here. It's better than Honduras.
Here's some of the pictures of what's going on.
You see that, folks? We about to get culturally enriched, dog. Beer, beer, beer.
Well, they have a Fox News reporter embedded with the caravan, and here's what he found out.
Person who's probably not going to have luck once he gets there is Jose, we spoke to earlier, who had prior convictions. Take a listen. Are you willing to break the law to get back to the United States?
Yo quiero entrar y pedir un perdón.
He says he wants to apply for pardon for the felony he committed.
Can you ask him exactly what happened?
¿Cuál es tu felonía exactamente?
Number 3.
A third-degree felony?
Intento de matar.
Attempt of murder.
Hey, at least he's honest, right?
Attempted murder, folks.
And you know what the best one is? Third-degree felony. Must be California. Only in California would attempted murder be a third-degree felony.
Exactly what happened?
¿Cuál es tu felonía exactamente?
Number 3.
A third-degree felony?
Intento de matar.
Attempt of murder.
But not everybody.
They kept the pause in. I love it.
Have to.
No, that was the best. No, they never do that in
You're
the
right.
news. They did that on purpose. That was all right then.
Okay, I mean.
Everyone felt uncalled. Cool. So he's a murderer.
He has convictions. We spoke to another man here who said that he was deported about 10 years ago. He was in a roundup in a construction site, got deported. He waited 10 years to come out.
Hey guys, look,
but
here's the thing. We need to give that man a second chance. We need to let this dangerous attempted murderer back into the country, pardon him, because that's what we're all about. Instead of trying, I don't know, American prison reform and trying to make low-risk offenders in our system more likely to not reoffend,
Right.
and give them rehab and educate, which I'm all about. Why can't we put liberals sort of in that mindset? You want to be liberal, you want to help people, go help like prisoners and shit. Help them get a fucking GED. Help them get a job as a mechanic so they can still make 50, 60K a year and go live a normal life. Like, no, you don't want to do that. You want to import you want to bring more murderers in instead of fixing the murderers we have. Like, what is wrong with you?
Yes, from Unders as well.
We have
Says,
to have one American on fucking in a prison right now for attempted murder who actually deserves a pardon. There has to be one, right?
You're right. There has to be.
There has to be some pharmacy fucking owner or something that got robbed in an area that had no guns and he maybe shot somebody.
Brandon Dassey from making a murder is still sitting in jail.
Cripple Creek Ferries.
Cripple Creek Ferries.
But you know, Dylan Roof, I'm sure, could
I don't know.
have his case looked at.
I don't think that's Nicholas Cruz. Look, I don't think that these people deserve.
he's just going to show up on the border in Tijuana, he thinks, and he's just going to plead his case and ask for asylum. I told him that the administration is not going to grant it to him, but he said he's got no choice. He's going to try anyway.
So he's lying.
Yes.
What he's doing, you fucking retard, is he's lying to you. What he's going to do is sneak in illegally. That's what he's going to do.
Yeah, obviously he's not going to actually do that. All right, here we go. It's a little quick and little fun since, you know, the whole world's falling apart. All right, this is a fight over a parking spot. Now let me just set it up for you, okay? There's a guy. The guy filming is in this Wrangler, okay, Jeep Wrangler. This lady is upset, this Asian lady is upset because she can't get into her car. Now, granted, I believe these parking spots are a little small, but let's watch.
But I can't open my fucking car. My daughter has to get in. He won't move his car. My daughter has to get in. Move it.
Is that a Jeep or a Hummer?
No, that's a Jeep Wrangler. That's a Jeep Wrangler for sure.
You parked it too fucking close.
You.
Yeah, you heard me. When you open that.
You can get in later.
Of course she can.
You're being a cunt.
But she's blaming him for parking on the line, and he didn't.
I have squeezed into some ungodly situations where the door only opened like enough to fit
And
a
just
fucking
slide
a house
out,
cat
and
into.
you just slide out?
Yeah. Get over yourself, lady.
Yeah, you heard me. When you open that door,
Does
you
she
hit
do
my
this a
own
lot?
car.
Is she okay?
No, she's fine. The car is parked too close to her car.
Do you see your tire?
Okay, now look at her car's the one on the left, his is the one on the right.
Let's get serious. Let's get serious. You see the line that separates these?
Oh my God, this bitch is.
She's the one parked on the line. He's not.
The Asian lady arguing over operating a vehicle. No, you parked too close. You're on top of my car, lady.
Now come over here. Come over here. Come on. This is just for fun. This is just for fun. No, come here. Look. Just for fun. Look. And then look at this.
Look, your tire is right on that white.
You need to stay within the lines.
I love that he's just
This
turning it
guy
around on her. Hey, just stay in the lines. Follow the rules.
But look, I'm perfectly between the lines.
He is
Really
parked
is, too. He's got that
perfectly.
By
in
the
there.
way, that car, I would never be able to get that stupid Jeep
into
a space like that. It's fucking mint.
Yeah.
It looks like a car that was spawned there in a GTA game.
Yeah, you're right.
So perfectly parked.
Look, I'm actually hugging this side a little too much.
I'll take a picture.
Now he's being
Yeah.
a real dick. I'm actually hugging this side a little too much.
Pero estás loca.
Fuck you.
Oh.
Fuck you.
En español, por favor.
Don't call.
En español, por favor. That's something this fucking asshole would do.
Yes.
Women crazy, fucker. You're crazy.
Bunch of California fuckers.
Crazy, fucker. You're crazy. Look, you little shit. You fucking old bitch. Driving a car like that, asshole.
What's happening to America? Like, am I? No, that's not. I'm not trying to be like.
No, I know you're right. I'm laughing because it's sad. What happened? What happened?
And I'm not trying to be fucking old man shakes his fist at a cloud, but
I used to wear an onion on my back.
Old man yells at cloud. But like, what happened to Pete? Like, I've seen a few scrapes and scraps back in the day. You know, in fact, my family holds a distinct honor of starting a brawl during a block party that actually was the size from one street to another street of Thorn Street in Patchogue, where we grew up. It was a whole brawl that went on for about 40 minutes. That was all us. It happens sometimes.
Right.
But it feels like in America now, maybe it was happening always, it's just we didn't have cell phone cameras.
I think you're right, and we didn't capture it as much.
I think we were just always scumbags. Because when you think about it, too, we used to have dueling.
Yeah.
So, I mean, people used to get shot over parking spaces. This is my tying post for my horse.
I agree. We need to bring dueling back.
It would thin out the ranks, right? And again, it'd be only the strong survive. For the gene pool, it would be better.
But they have to use only machine guns.
You can't do that, though.
Why? It's America. Do whatever you want.
You can't.
Don't be a commie.
You can't walk 10 paces and then flip around with a machine gun.
I've played Grand Theft Auto. I think I can. Back to Crazy Lady?
You're crazy. Look, you little shit. You fucking old bitch. Driving a car like that, asshole. You're not happy, man. You're an old fart.
I am.
You're not happy.
You're an old fart.
She is projecting.
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker. I always love when somebody gets bent out of shape over something like 3 inches of space in a parking lot.
It's just ridiculous. Get in your car and leave.
And they have a falling down level meltdown over it, and then they turn around and go, "You fucking piece of shit! You must be real unhappy. Your life must be real miserable, motherfucker."
Shut up, Gabe.
As you're getting in your car with your wife with a pizza box. Yeah, it's you're right. It's fucking terrible.
All right, bro.
Later.
Like that, asshole. You're not happy, man.
I'm.
You're an old fart.
I am.
You're too old to be driving a car like that. It's too big for you.
I'm in disbelief.
Pecker. Yeah, I bet you are.
She called them a pecker.
And you
Why
drive
is
like
this other
it.
woman filming? They must be all nuts.
Well, they're all Asian.
Like that. It's too big for you.
I'm in disbelief.
Pecker. Yeah, I bet you are.
That's what I mean. I'm surprised there's two Asians. Like, usually an Asian won't enable another Asian like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
They'd be like, "Luke, come with me.
Come
now." Sorry.
Liu Kang.
Pecker. Yeah, I bet you are. Look and you drive like it.
is
You
something
drive like it,
original.
you little tiny pecker.
This is
so you need
original.
that is your dick, isn't it?
No.
You proud of your old fucking dick, but it's your car, it ain't you. Yeah, can't get it up. Viagra, my ass.
Why is this woman spending so much time on this? You know what I mean?
She's very mad, Mike. You little pecker. You're being a real pecker right now, you pecker.
You stupid shit. Now you're
Does
getting
this
off
end with an elbow too? Like the
I
last few
wish.
fighting with a woman?
No, I'm not
You
fighting.
getting off fighting with a woman, you little pecker?
I'm not fighting
Son
at all.
of a bitch. Go on, man, because I'll take you down, you son of a bitch, anytime.
That's threatening, but it's not. I'm just
Block that shit correctly.
I'm just being entertained, frankly.
minutes. Now, he was
I'm in disbelief.
Is he leaving? Was he leaving or did he just park?
I think I think they both just parked.
Because despite them, I would leave my car there, right?
Of course.
I have to.
Of course.
No, it's okay. She said I parked too close to her car. And
That's how the video ends. I'm wondering where it was because I don't have any information. I'm very curious.
Yes, California.
Do you think that because of the Asian?
And he's Hispanic.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's just, if I were to venture a guess, I know it's out west. It's got to be.
All right, Mike, here's another place that we're going to look at. South Africa. Illegal march in Stellenbosch turns violent. South Africa. So they're dumping trash. As you can see. This dumping garbage everywhere.
Why? I mean, don't give me that reason, but give me the,
See, the South African
See, the black non-farmer owner.
It has to do with that. It has to do with getting their land back. It's all about that. They want their land back because their country's falling apart.
There's nothing going on in South Africa.
There's nothing going on.
That is a far right Nazi talking point that I'm just sick of hearing about.
You're right. Oh, look, more garbage.
No. Honestly, this is actually footage. This just coming in breaking news. Yeah. The white farmers have surrendered the land to the black people. They think this is farming. So that's this is going to be Zimbabwe all over again.
Oh, this just coming in. They also this video is actually from South Chicago.
He say if I plant can of beans, it will grow tree that grow can of beans. Yes?
No, I don't think so. Young Barack Obama.
So I take old VCR and I plant in the soil.
No, you don't get a DVD player.
So it make a tree that grow VCRs. I will be rich.
No, that's not how it works.
Nobody ever think of this.
You're trying to teach farming to people who still think photographs steal your soul. You know what I mean?
Hey, don't tell anybody, but I just buried a bunch of diamonds.
Oh, no.
Right here, and it will grow into diamond tree, and then we can buy food. 2 years later, U.S. approves $50 billion plan to bail out South Africa. We're sending all of our wheat and potatoes.
No, actually, what it is, it's a bunch of garbage men being played in reverse.
This really is. This is what African farming looks like.
It does. And there's the cops.
This is like a National Geographic thing.
And there's the cops.
And there's the
and they have the rubber bullets.
In South Africa, the local garbage farmers are being oppressed by the local fascist white government.
You've seen the video of Haiti of them eating those dirt cookies, right?
Racist Nazi police in South Africa,
police.
led by white commanders, are shooting these humble garbage farmers. The garbage farmer genocide. Could we flip this around now? Can we see if the left will pick up on this instead?
Yeah, the humble garbage farmers.
Yeah.
I love that.
The battle is over. Today, the garbage farmers have lost. However, tomorrow brings promises of a new day and a brand new garbage harvest.
And then it plays some violin music.
Can we do that? Can we have an African garbage harvest party?
Oh, that sounds awesome. Oh, fuck.
Guys, that's not cool, man. That's racist.
Why do their fans do that to us? Why do they do that? They make us like all angry.
You guys are a
stuff.
bunch of fucking scumbags.
I don't understand it. Like, we're so nice normally, and then as soon as we turn on the mics, we're like, we're having a good show, positive vibes, and you guys just don't let us.
Yeah, that's it. I'm flipping formats.
I want everybody in the chat to apologize.
We're going to turn this into a show that's all about the rockabilly lifestyle, we think.
Co-starring Corey Graves.
Yeah. We're going to do Yeah. I bet we could get him back on before Sam Roberts does.
Oh, by the way, Porcelain has a new documentary on...
I teased it. Oh, yeah, we want to plug that.
It's really, really good.
Yeah, it's Porcelain, Porsalin. Look it up on YouTube. Most of you guys know him already. He's the guy that did the Joe Matarese documentary, and he also did the Jim Norton one that yours truly appears in. The wormy guy.
No, that's the guy that Chip Chipperson plays. That guy.
Yeah, a little squirrely guy, banks trainees. He used to be funny.
Right. Bob Kelly.
That's very funny. Okay. But yeah. Check that out. If you look up Porcelain on one of the mods has a link, so can dig that up and post it. You guys should go sub and check it out. World Peace, Sam Hyde documentary. So it's really, I haven't checked it out yet. I watched the pre.
It's very
I've
good.
been
I
waiting all
watched it
week for
today.
it. Problem is, I got shows to do all week. Like, that's a weekend. I'm probably not going to see it till the weekend because I want to, like, shut everybody out of my life and just watch it quietly. So,
right before we go to break, a couple found hidden camera. What?
no, go ahead. I have one of those Charlie horses. I have to actually stand on my foot to work it out.
Couple found hidden camera in their Carnival Cruise bedroom. Our privacy has been invaded. This is you never go on Carnival Cruise. You get that?
Why is it just Carnival that it seems to do this? It always seems to be. Is it just because they have probably have lower employment standards?
A Florida couple is recalling a distressing experience on Carnival Cruise after finding a hidden camera pointing at their bed. In the interview set to air Monday, Chris and Dana White told Inside Edition.
Whoa.
Well, I don't think it's that Dana White. Dana White wouldn't be fucking caught
dead
on a Carnival Cruise.
Unless he was looking to buy Carnival Cruise.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
Yeah, if you're going to test it out, I'm going to buy the whole thing.
A Florida couple says they'll never set foot in a Carnival Cruise after they find a hidden recording device in their stateroom. In an exclusive interview that will air on Inside Edition Monday, Chris and Dana White say they were aboard the Carnival Fantasy for a 3-day Caribbean cruise last October, and they noticed a device which they say was hidden among the TV wires pointing in their bed. I said, "Is that what I think it is, Chris?" And she looked at it, and she became concerned. And we were just really flabbergasted that there was a camera in the room. And it plugged up, and it's working. Chris filmed with his cell phone as Carnival employees dismantled the video transmitter. I was thinking, I can't believe this is actually happening to us. In a statement, Carnival told Inside Edition they conducted a full investigation and acknowledged a video transmitter was found. However, they said it was not connected to an electrical source and not capable of recording.
So it was transmitting.
Right. It was a camera, Chris insisted. It was wired up. It was working. It was warm to the touch. I immediately felt like we had invaded our privacy had been invaded, said Dana. Never go on a Carnival fucking cruise. All right, look.
That's so fucking creepy, man.
Why don't we go to break so you can walk off your Charlie horse? What do you say?
Yeah, it hurts so bad.
Go start walking. I'll do the talking. RevengeOfTheSith.com/donate. Okay, that's where you could go. Help us out. Become a patron. Patreon.com/We're Not Sorry. That way we know we have a monthly stipend that we could do to provide you a daily show. Between Mike and I, you could hear us for 6 hours a day if you wanted to, between day wave and night wave. Also, if you're going to buy something on Amazon, the holidays are coming up. Go to RevengeOfTheSith.com, turn ad blocker off for us, and or add it to the whitelist, and click the Amazon banner and click through the Amazon banner. If you're buying anything on Amazon, we get a cut. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Mike needs a little drinky poo to take the cramps out. Back in 5 minutes. Revenge of the Sith. Don't go anywhere, or I swear.
The most exciting 2 hours of television is back with an all-new Revenge of the Sith. As Royce and Mersch continue to track an international deep state pedophile ring, their journey to the nation's capital is put on hold as Orlando's best police cops receive a cryptic message from an old colleague.
It's a message from my old partner. He needs to see us in Los Angeles right now. Says it's related to our case.
Do you trust him?
As much as I trust you, partner.
What's to know then? A detour from their original investigation finds these no-nonsense detectives in the middle of Hollywood.
Thanks for meeting me. We can't talk low. They're probably following me.
Who's following you?
The Podesta brothers. They've got eyes everywhere, Lopez.
Now trapped between deep state globalists and the Hollywood elite, Lopez and Mersch are on the case. They're no longer avenging Orlando. They're saving America. And this week, they're taking on Pedowood.
I've been working this case. This Dan Schneider guy, producer at Nickelodeon, he's into kids. Or feet. Or kids' feet.
Yeah, the iCarly guy.
How do you know all this?
Thanks for meeting me.
No problem, Miss Bynes.
This is Amanda Bynes? Jesus, she looks terrible.
Dude, she can hear you.
Watch this week as the web grows bigger, the case becomes more complex, and more older model cars get wrecked and plenty of nameless extras get shot. This week,
on an all-new Revenge of the Sis, followed by Nazi Lawyer. USA, hotels don't have Netflix.
For this performance in Delaware.
To make your shopping day a little easier.
Mervyn's Dollar Day sale is going on right now, and that means great buys on clothes for kids. All this week, you can save on boys' clothes by Campus Le Tigre. Short-sleeve Le Tigre knits are the shirts all the boys will be wearing back to school.
Do you like pranks, guns, and jokes about retarded people? Well, so do we, but odds are your liberal snowflake friend doesn't. How would you like an easy, cost-effective way of screwing with that friend anonymously without losing your Twitter account? Guns for Tards is the perfect way to trigger SJW anonymously through the mail. For a low fee, your target will receive a beautifully designed professional mailer from our fictional Guns for Tards charity, containing a thank you letter for their donation. They'll be led to believe that money was donated in their name to a charity that advocates Second Amendment rights for the mentally handicapped people in their area. For a few extra bucks, they will receive pictures and a detailed profile of a retarded person who they helped harm. It's all fun and games, well, except for that idiot who gets this in their mailbox and freaks out. Messing with someone through the mail is effective. Most people do it trolling over the internet, but regular mail is way more invasive. Whether it's a boss, an ex, or a liberal professor you don't like, this is the perfect way to screw with someone anonymously for the cost of a cup of coffee. Well, a cup of coffee in Manhattan, in a fancy coffee shop. Check out www.gunsfortards.com and select a package today. Use promo code MERSH for 10% off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We can make him better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster. A new night, a new time. The Sully Show returns to More Like Radio, Tuesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern before Dutch and Royce. Tuesday nights will never be the same.
I am the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. I am the thatched roof cottage in Wales. I am the best of Great Britain. I am British Caledonian Airways.
What is your return policy there?
30 days, no charge.
Ooh, 30 days. Sounds fair. My goodness, Dennis, this feels good. Feels good in my hands. Oh, good, my kids are safe.
I saved everyone!
Yeah, my yard's protected.
So, of course it feels good, but that only proves our point even more. We'll take 2 of these, Gunther.
Great. I'll need your licenses for the background checks.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you can drive, you can kill.
Oh, Christ, look at this.
That was fast.
You've been denied.
What? That's ludicrous. Why?
It says here you have an extensive history of felonious behavior.
There have been incidents, sure, a few minor indiscretions, but, I'm simply a person of interest in most of those cases, all right? And being wanted for questioning are very, very, very different things, Gunther.
You've been institutionalized.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, one time, for a short period of time, that was against my will. That doesn't even really count.
It's the only time it counts, Dee.
Okay, look, it was like a teeny thing that happened with a college roommate. It was really no big deal.
It says here you burned her.
I burned her. But she was so annoying. I mean, she deserved it, okay? She was wearing my stuff, and she was copying me, and...
You were copying her.
I was copying her, she was copying me. It doesn't matter.
Look, I'm sorry, but I can't sell you the gun.
Oh, well, look at you. Oh, Gunther, the morality king. Hi, I'm Gunther. I've never lit anybody on fire before. You light one bitch on fire and everybody freaks out. Oh, you son of a bitch. It was one time and one thing.
Relax.
Second hour Revenge of the Sis on a Tuesday show. Always go to revengeofthesis.com. Go to the shop. Buy yourself some shirts. We need to make tank tops. People have been asking us, Mike. We need to make tank tops for people. So that way, yeah.
No.
Lady, no?
No.
We want to do it?
Sometimes when I was a kid, I asked, my mom and my dad for stuff, and they just said no.
They said they still no?
That's because...
Sorry, guys. Make your own tank tops.
I'll work on that this weekend.
All right.
The problem is I have to import all the old graphics and stuff onto my new machine.
Yeah. The night machine, as it were. 1 through 3, Mike?
1.
All right. You sent me this one. Terry Crews.
Oh, yeah. This was weird. Like, it's just... All right. So Terry Crews, some of you may remember, came out a while back and said that he was groped at some kind of Hollywood party by an agent, a city folk agent, who's gay, and that the guy did it right in front of his wife. It was really disrespectful. Terry Crews, miraculously for the other guy, did not murder him with his bare hands. But now I guess with the Me Too thing, people are testifying in Congress. This is a few months old, but Terry Crews was testifying, and this was, I don't know, man, it's pretty weird to see a guy. I guess, well, I got to say this before we even play it. Guys even make better sexual assault victims. He's so articulate. He gets his point across. He's not whiny. It's great.
Dr. Brendan goes, Terry Crews, the 93 Rams player? Yes, that Terry Crews.
Ranking Member Feinstein and distinguished members of the committee, thank you for inviting me to testify on the sexual assault.
This is, by the way, one step away from President Camacho already from Idiocracy. We're one step away.
Survivors Bill of Rights today.
How funny is it going to be if Terry Crews becomes president? But he's obviously not like Camacho.
No, he's very good. He's very policy-based guy.
My name is Terry Crews. I am an actor, author, former athlete, advocate, and a survivor of a sexual assault. This past year, we have seen powerful men in
Marxist McCarthy goes, the first real black president.
Hollywood and elsewhere
Could have been
finally
Ben.
held
I would have loved Ben Carson putting us to sleep every night.
Oh, my God.
We have seen powerful men in Hollywood and elsewhere finally held accountable for sexual harassment and assault. We also saw...
Now, I'm assuming the guy that harassed him was an Irish gentleman?
Yeah, you know how we secretly control Hollywood?
No, this just in. Alex Jones says it was a globalist Chinaman.
Ah, it was a techno-fascist Chinese man.
Saw the backlash survivors faced after coming forward. I wanted these survivors.
I bet Alex is glad he's kicked off the internet. He's like, you can't blame a synagogue shooting on this
not
guy.
on me. Exactly.
You know who has 2 thumbs and isn't responsible for a synagogue shooting? This fucking guy.
Know that I believed them. I supported them, and that this happened to me too. This encouraged me to come forward with my own experience and reflect on the cult of toxic masculinity that exists in our
masculinity.
Don't use the buzzwords, buddy. I like you.
But let's calm down.
Let's cool society. As a child, I watched my father violently abuse my mother, using his power and authority to dominate her.
Yeah, but like, what'd she do?
It's 2 sides to every story.
Come on, guys. Yeah, it's his side, her side, and the truth. Come on, Terry.
All I could think of was how to protect her. How if I get strong, I can protect her from this living nightmare. As I grew up, this thought transformed the type of man I became. I swore I would never be like my father, and yet I believed to my core that as a man, I was more valuable in this world than women.
You were right. That is a correct statement. You are more valuable.
You are. I mean, it doesn't matter what I'm fucking recruiting for. A football team, a comedy show, a drama act, whatever I need. I'd rather hire Terry Crews than a woman.
You know why? Because I like skyscrapers.
As a protector and symbol of strength, I was more worthy. That women were beneath me.
They are.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I used images of women's body and pornography at my disposal.
So what?
So what? Terry Crews, you're going to tell me you still don't look at porn, you liar?
Validating my need for control. I often cut women short of sharing personal
I probably should have gotten the short version of this. He was much more likable in the short version.
No, but now I'm angry at him, so this is more real.
Tales of their lives so they would seem less human, less real. As a man, I was taught my entire life that I must
bitches
control
ain't
the
shit,
world.
but hoes and tricks. Oh,
So,
hey, Porcelain's in the chat. He let himself get sexually abused. He ain't no man.
That's very funny.
Oh shit! By the way, Porcelain, fucking love. If it, I think it's a real Porcelain. Looks like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, love the new documentary. It was fucking fantastic. The Sam Hyde one was very, very good.
I use power, influence, and control to dominate every situation.
I can't wait till Porcelain does a documentary about Terry Crews.
Yeah. I'll watch
As we document actor, former football player, and tattletale, Terry Crews.
Tattletale. Oh, fuck.
Old Spice spokesperson and tattletale. Fucking Porcelain. The meanest thing that man does is his fucking descriptions of things.
It was
like,
so mean.
It's like if he was telling a story and you knew he was getting over to you, you'd be like.
And the funny part is, Porcelain, I meant to tell you, not that you're in the chat. When you made the Sam one, you pulled a picture, and you pulled a picture of my wife with Sam as one of the pictures. It was the Eric, Sam.
We keep accidentally popping up in Porcelain.
It was very
documentaries.
funny. So that the brunette in that picture is actually my wife.
My wife.
So
yeah, it seems to be it seems to be we just keep popping up in his thing.
Very weird. I love his stuff, by the way. So follow him, click him. Yeah, yes way person. I'll talk to you off air about it. It was very funny.
Mr. Crews reports that his genitals were grabbed by Hollywood agents, much to his chagrin and dismay.
All right. Oh God.
The joke was reiterated by stand-up comedian and fingerless glove enthusiast Big J. Okus.
Fingerless glove enthusiast. Okay, I got something for you. So like before the show, Mike, you were telling me, man, I really love drag culture. But if only the drag queens look like T-Rexes.
Can I say it like I'm on testifying in front of Congress?
Sure.
I do not recall that conversation. I do not. Hang on. Bunch of lawyers listening. Yes, I do not recall ever saying that. I plead the fifth.
All right. So you're saying you like drag queens? And I was like, hey, Mike, imagine if they were also T-Rexes. Have our prayers been answered?
No. You had a few too many drinks the other night.
Uh-huh.
I said the blanks were responsible for drag queens. And then you took that as I like drag queens. Mm-hmm. But it was the something.
But you didn't say blanks. You said Jews.
No. I said something that rhymes with like.
Oh.
Anyway, I don't.
The bikes.
That was the point of the joke.
The bikes.
Oh, you like drag queens? No, I said the blanks were responsible for drag queens.
Got it.
You heard likes.
Got it.
When you're on stage and you see the audience react to what you do, it.
What?
Gas the bikes. Race car now.
All right.
Fucking zuck that.
They will.
When you're on stage and you see the audience.
Fucking Venus de Milo over here.
You know what? She's not going to win a high five contest.
This bitch is shaped like a yield sign.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
You know what I hate? The worst part about playing Pictionary is remembering to flip this bitch over every time you start drawing a picture.
All right, come on.
What? Or the one that brought the video.
How does she brush her teeth? Mike, how does she wipe her ass?
Both things are answered with the same answer: a cock.
Oh, you're right.
Guys, grow up! Enough of this shit.
What is wrong with you?
You can't ever have any good adult conversation.
Well, at least her arms make her waist look small.
We're 5 seconds into this video.
Come on, man.
5 seconds in.
All right, stop. Take it seriously.
Oh, no.
Okay?
Closer says she thinks that Venus de Milo is her actual drag name.
No, it's not.
Please.
No, it's not. No, it is not. No, it's fucking better
That's like,
not be.
That's like having a 3-legged dog named Tripod. Like, why did you do that? It's pointing.
All right, here we go.
React to what you do. It's a very out-of-body experience.
Oh, good. She tattooed it to draw attention to it.
Why don't you get full sleeves or flippers? Or
I just every time I encounter a mud crab in Skyrim, it makes me feel awkward.
But in the best possible way.
Ah!
Wait, is that what?
That's what she looks.
That's
He looks.
What
he.
it,
She.
What it, she. It.
It looks like without the.
We welcome the absolutely gorgeous. It's Venus de Milo.
It is Venus de Milo.
Oh no!
It is Venus de Milo.
No! I was kidding. I'm sorry. I got to apologize. I ruin everything on this show because everything has become so predictable in this world. It's
it really is.
Oh my God. I feel like I'm stuck in a video game I've played 100 times before. And I'm like, yeah, I know. This is Venus de Milo, right?
She's a bio queen, a biological female who does drag, according to the closer.
Well, I can see why she would be a queen, yes, because as you know, many people in English royalty are inbred and have many deformalities.
Yeah, but think how big your cock would look in her hand.
It's not even a hand, really. It's a chicken wing.
Flip a chicken wing. You're right.
And
you know when you go to the fancy places and they serve you the drumstick on the
With
thing
the
together?
thigh?
Yeah.
The
She's her arms look like
That's what it
fancy
looks
chicken
like.
wings.
Fancy chicken wings. Oh my God. Enough, guys.
This isn't funny. You fucking stop, Mike.
Children. I frankly, guys, I'm not going to keep doing a show like this.
If you guys are going to keep being so mean.
You got to get meaner or I'm going to quit.
All right, let's see what Habanero Grilled Armpits has to say.
Can I get one of your arms garlic parmesan and then one of your arms like sort of a spicy barbecue?
And curly fries.
Who's this little thought?
I think this is the intro to the show, Born Different. Newcastle, UK.
My first experience of drag was my mum took me to a show in Turkey, and I remember...
I tell you what, she didn't take it to a pull-up contest.
Yeah, I know what your first experience with drag wasn't. I don't know, dragging a piece of luggage in an airport.
Not nice.
Looking at the stage and thinking just how flamboyant and talented they were. My name is Venus.
My goodness. My goodness. I don't. It's like somebody just pinned a baby's foot.
Pinned a baby's foot. You know in Whose Line when they have a guy stand behind you and just put their hands through to do things? Do you know what she is? I don't think she's a short. I think she's just two babies in a trench coat.
This girl's an MS Paint drawing.
Oh, fuck.
Milo, and I'm a drag queen.
Who does your makeup?
By the way, I think we've established at this point, right, that, like, people can do really good makeup.
Oh, yeah.
But that's all it is. Like,
well, I don't think she's doing it.
I get that, but what I'm saying is like everybody goes, look at how fabulous I am. I'm pretty sure that if I went to somebody who could do incredible because they do voodoo makeup now, they contour and make your face a shape it's not with shadowing and stuff. I'm sure somebody can make me a passable tranny. You still got fucking baby feet hands.
She looks like she should be chasing Jeff Goldblum. Don't move.
So the first time that I saw myself in drag, it was almost
I said,
surreal.
Jesus, look at those arms. What happened? It didn't dawn on me until I was in a corset.
I felt really powerful and confident, and yeah, it was really surreal. My drag name means Venus de Milo, as in the Greek statue with no arms. A lot of people don't actually
Problem
understand.
is, right, is that the Venus de Milo
at one point had arms.
Look, here's the thing. The problem, the Venus de Milo, right?
Uh-huh.
I would still rather fuck a hot chick that has 2 stumps than old fucking baby feet hands, old flipper hands.
Baby feet hands.
And it, but thought it completely embodied what I want my drag to
I
show.
originally wanted to call myself Oscar, but Oscar has arms.
All right, look, stop. Drag queen and professional patty cake champion, Venus de Milo.
What's your favorite film? Oddly enough, ironically, Over the Top is my favorite. It's my favorite Stallone film.
It's so good.
The condition I have is thrombocytopenia. The condition I have is thrombocytopenia.
It's called deflated stretch Armstrong syndrome.
Leave the poor girl alone. She's harmless. Look, we're not standing outside of her school hurling insults at her. You know what I mean? You're the one who put a fucking corset and makeup on and started flipping your flappers around. Don't fucking come at me all. Oh, why are you making fun of fucking crab leg fucking drag queen? Because it's there. I didn't ask you. I didn't even ask you to go on YouTube with it. You did that. Anything that's on YouTube is fair game. That is fair rules.
I think the joke was she's armless instead of she's harmless.
I thought it's. Oh my god! That's
The joke was a good joke, but I let you go.
That was a very good joke, and I totally. And it's funnier in his accent. Oh, leave her alone. She's harmless.
That's very funny.
Sorry, that's.
Oh fuck.
This is not cool, guys.
The condition I have is thrombocytopenia absent radius.
That's a long way to say fucking heartbroken parents.
It's not nice, man.
Like, I don't get it, right? Because the left
and
loves...
probably heartbroken single mom.
The left loves to tell us how amazing Planned Parenthood and abortions are, but then they also love to parade lobster claw drag queens on television. No, but like, which one do you want it to be? You want eugenics or you want no eugenics?
You think she's scared of hot butter every time it's around?
I prefer to impress people with the wrong name.
Do you think that when she walks into places they put rubber bands around their fingers?
You think she's ever gone to a nice restaurant and somebody picked her?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll take that one.
I'll have that one. Me what?
What? No, I'm the hostess.
I went to a nice restaurant recently. They dropped me in some boiling water. They did.
It's basically the bones in my forearms are missing. It's a blood disorder, which means that my blood doesn't clot properly. When I was younger, I was quite a confident person. I never really thought about how I was. It wasn't really until I became older that...
Oh, she does do her own makeup.
I became self-aware. I was sort of insecure about certain things.
It was like that model that was...
So again, this is just a modern day freak show. They wrap it around virtue signaling and look how crazy these you know what I mean? And
But I like the more honest, old school approach. Step right up, see the man with 4 arms. You know, holy shit, you got a dude with 4 arms in there. That's pretty dope.
I'll check that out.
Yeah,
that's how Goro started. Not many people know that.
he started at a freak show. Shang Tsung's rolling through the Bay Area, right? And the carnival's out there for the summer, and he goes, "What is this guy? If I get him on some roids,
he's doing you crush it. My
4 arms to rip people's limbs off. The man will be unstoppable."
None of that's true.
And then he was killed by Liu Kang.
Yes, he was.
Insecure about certain things.
This fucking look, get a load of this fucking Semite. Holy Jesus Christ! I wonder who the leader of this group is.
It was like that Muslim that was...
Not God. You have turned away. Sorry.
Fuck your optics. I'm going in.
Don't say that. That's anti-Semitic.
Fucking breathing is anti-Semitic nowadays.
Well, yeah, I mean.
Oh, what are you, a white person and you're alive? That's pretty anti-Semitic, Goy.
And yeah, then drag started and I did 360 and completely changed it all.
That's actually, not many people know this about Jewish people, but the reason their nose is so big is like everything else. They need to have more air than even you.
It's a rule.
It's a rule. Not many people know that.
Who's worse off? Flipper hands are the ones that were born normal in here.
C, society.
Well, when she first started drag, she never told me about it. I was on a night
where
out.
are all these fucking UK Muslims I keep hearing about? Come on, do something.
They don't fuck with. You notice that UK Muslims don't fuck with them. They fuck with Christians and they fuck with people there
Because these guys can be conquered later. That's why.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
It's the weakest target.
They're not. Arabs aren't fucking stupid, man. They're
Right.
really not. And also the other the other people who are behind this global mass immigration, city folk,
bankers.
They're not dumb. They know what they're doing. So they're like, why conquer the trainees and why conquer a group of people that have a 45% chance of killing themselves?
Good point.
Worry about all those crazy people making white babies. Get them because they want to kill the Tasha Roses of the world because they're building a fucking super soldier program for the last standing Mormons.
That's a very good point.
We got to get the Mormons, not these people. Mormons own guns, have property.
Yeah, these things are going to reproduce.
She had a wig on. She had like a purple wig, this leotard thing, and I was thinking, what the hell are you doing? I was just thinking, what's going on?
And I was thinking, what's wrong with your arms? Everybody says the same thing when
I was
they see
looking
her.
at her thinking, what are you doing? You know, because I got a lot of nerve, you know.
Yeah.
And looking at her, I was like, you're an absolute fashion disaster, you know, because I have a lack of what you call self-awareness, you know. So
I have a bit of a wit.
I walk around in sequin rainbow jackets, criticize others for their appearance, you know, because I'm real obnoxious cunt, aren't I? The fuck, man.
British David Hogg.
And then it just evolved from there. She was just like, you know, with the drag queens now.
I want porcelain to narrate everything in my life now.
Yes.
You know?
That would be great.
It's like, come and rainbow sequin jacket enthusiast had this to say.
Don't use the term bio queen, which a lot of people put on female-bodied people.
You can't use the term bio queen closer, you stupid idiot.
But
Yeah, closer.
I think my drag is as valid as anybody else's.
Ah!
Why would you want candy dots on your eyebrows?
Hold on, wait. Her arms haven't finished rendering yet.
I
Give
hate
it a
when they
second.
say, Jesus Christ, Bethesda.
Come on, man. These bugs in Fallout 76 look terrible.
So I downloaded a mod to make like cooler, more random settlers, but now it seemed to be having a problem. It's not generating arms. It's the whole thing.
They look really weird in power armor.
Although they look like more at home in the Fallout universe.
That's a good point. Realistic Fallout.
How do you swim? Very slowly.
Oh, fuck.
A lot of people do criticise bio queens. A lot of it seems to be online.
Look at that. Get a load of that fucking Jew drag queen there.
A lot of it seems to
No, her nose just looks big because it's next to tiny hands.
be
No,
online.
That is Jesus Christ.
And the one without the mustache, too.
Not many people tend to say it to your face. At the end of the day, it's my drag and I do it for me, and if you don't like it, then you don't have to like it.
Oh, no. But that's the thing. No. If that were the case, you lying little lobster freak cunt, then we would have an understanding. You see, because we come from a certain section of the right wing that used to believe in, like, look, man, just do whatever you want. Just keep the noise down after 11.
Yeah.
Don't be a fucking weirdo. And don't pull your dick out in front of my kids. And I won't shoot you. We had a very, tentative alliance. But you guys, it's not, I don't care what other people think, I do this for me and you don't have to like it. No. We have to like it now. If we don't, we're bigots.
Correct.
If we don't put up with 12 months out of the year of tranny nonsense for less than a half of 1% of our population, then we're bigots. So no, this is not live and let live. This is you, all of you, wanting to shove your girl penises down our throats, figuratively and literally.
Yeah.
So now it's where, I hate to fucking invoke Ben Shapiro here, but he's the one that always says that you can't just go, well, now I want you to do this or you're at fault. No, just leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Yeah,
Facts
exactly.
don't care about your feelings, okay?
Okay.
Now, give $3 billion a year more to Israel, okay? Identity politics are stupid unless you're Jewish.
She's just like a melting popsicle.
I would love if he's like, what, you can't even shut the door?
Yeah, you stupid bitch.
The poor girl has to just walk out of doors like a sitcom character or just leave them open.
All right, enough of this, bitch. I can't anymore. It's too much. 1 through 3, because I got plenty today.
Marxist McCarthy says, if I saw that on Halloween, I would run screaming. Yeah, I would give it extra candy.
Yeah,
frankly.
Yeah, but she couldn't hold that. She couldn't hold that much.
I always pick them. You pick one. You pick a rando.
You know what sucks? Her trying to wear a backpack.
No, you wear it on the front like the cool guys.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Cool kids.
Cool kids weren't cool, by the way. 1 through 3, Mike.
You pick one.
All right, I'll pick one.
I always have to pick them. You pick it.
Listen,
you pick a one.
If you're gonna make me pick one, then I'm gonna pick one, and then you're not gonna be happy.
I don't know. What is Corey Feldman up to now?
Passive aggressive.
This looks like the Felds.
Antifa lesbian, doesn't understand no means no. There were some dudes over at some sort of rally in California. You know what Levin calls it? Commifornia.
Oh, yeah, because those goddamn communists, guys.
All right.
Is Crowder out there confronting too?
No, these are just... These are normie dudes.
Listen to Crowder.
I look for any reason to take off my shirt, change my mind.
He's like, oh, I went off about Nuance Pro the other night too.
Oh yeah.
Stop carrying jugs of water.
Bottle.
You're in relatively good shape. You're not in carry a jug of water around shape.
Shit.
All the guys I've ever known that carried jugs of water around were literally needed a gallon water support system in their hand. But you don't need that.
So this is at an Antifa rally, and some dude's just filming, basically.
Anyway, what you were saying, ma'am?
I am asking you to consider removing yourself from this space because...
By the way, green hat.
Queers for Muslims. I love these dumbass. This has become fashion. This isn't about politics anymore because you just say things that don't make any sense. They just sound cool on a shirt. Queers for Muslims. There's they're gonna kill you.
Yeah, no. There's gonna be no middle ground. They might kill you last, like Mike says, but they will kill you.
You hate Christians. You want to suck Muslim dicks. You know what the difference between Christians and Muslims are? We leave you alive.
And also keep an eye out for a green appearance from a green hat.
Oh boy, we got it. Yeah.
Keep an eye.
I am asking you
Guild.
of the
I love the sound effect is the best.
The Metal Gear sound effect.
way that your presence is perceived. I am doing this as a courtesy.
Okay, cool. Well, you asked me to consider it. I've considered it. Get the fuck out of my face. Thank you.
Now that's about as long as it's supposed to be. But Mike, I will point you out to the length of this video. I'd rather you not Google.
And on behalf of the
Phone
organization.
say I have an SMS for you?
No, I can search the web for you.
Oh, because you said.
I said the yeah.
Is perceived. I am doing this as a courtesy.
It's a courtesy.
And on behalf of the organizers of this march, because I am one of the people who's appointed as a liaison today.
See, no, you said lesbian wrong.
You're saying way too many words.
We're not looking for angry or violent confrontations.
Neither am I.
That's the guy talking to us.
And we're asking that people in this space remain respectful and cognizant of the effect
like I
that
have,
their
yeah.
presence and actions have on others in their general vicinity.
And a green hat. Welcome back.
My presence of me standing here.
The Lawyers Guild, oy vey. We only help one side.
Anyone, and I'll stand here. Thank you.
I'm again going to reiterate that
Nope,
we're asking.
you're not. Goodbye. Get out of my face. Bye. 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 That's what I would have just done over and over again until she hit me, and then I would have just fucking leveled her. And I would have gave my card to the Lawyers Guild and been like, you can contact me when you're ready to sue.
Yep.
I'm again going to reiterate that we're asking people to remain cognizant of how their presence and action.
All right, well, you know what? I'm respectfully asking you to stop licking other girls' cooters and stop walking around looking all Corey Feldman and shit. How you like that shit?
Them apples?
Are perceived and affect the people around them, not themselves.
And?
Like that, and your answer
Is okay.
indicated
Thanks for letting me know.
that
The guy's look, man. The guy is. Thanks for letting me know, and I get why, because you don't want to be perceived in any way as being the aggressor, because any excuse to make it seem like you're the one, you know.
indicated that is not what you got from what I said.
My answer.
What is
she's not very good with
words,
putting words in like a sequence that
Hold
allows.
on, let me look that up.
For the people to express and communicate and create synergy in between the groups.
Turns out what you're looking for is a sentence. She can't put together a sentence.
Yes.
I'm going to stand where I'd like to stand. This is a public area, and I'm going to stand here. Thank you. You can stop asking me that question because it sounds like a threat. Okay, then I don't know why.
She's one of those who like says really mean things, but since she's not yelling, when you finally get this, look, I'm sure you've been there too, Mike. When you're talking to somebody who's saying enraging things, but they're not raising their voice, but they do it to the point where then you finally go, "What the fuck?" They go, "Why are you yelling at me, man?"
Oh yeah.
Why are you like up here, dude? I was just talking to you. Yeah, but you called me a faggot and an asshole and threatened to kill me. So you said it in a lower voice. I'll give you that.
You're good at that part.
You're good at that part.
I don't
Why
know.
does wait? So you're
Because-
perceiving
no.
that you're perceiving my calm words as a threat?
Right, because you keep saying.
Yes, if I calmly go, "Hey, Mike, I'm going to murder you in your sleep tonight." Would you perceive that as a threat?
You know who else was really nice when they would threaten you? The mafia.
Yeah, you're right. Yep, you're right.
It'd be like, "Hey, how about you give us the money you owe us?" You know, I'd hate to see something bad happen. You know, it's what
Be
happens.
terrible.
You know, people don't pay their bills. They seem to have a lot of bad luck.
Wow, and they look at the wow. You have a beautiful family.
Exactly.
They're so beautiful.
God forbid. You know, God forbid anything should happen to your family. We want to prevent that sort of thing. That's a threat.
Yeah.
That's. I need that money you owe me, or I'm going to kill your family. But you can't say that. So you go, "Look, God forbid, I love your family like my own, like they was my own. Just give me the money."
Give me the money.
You're like, "All right, here's."
I'm asking.
You have 24 hours, and just to show you that I'm serious, you have 12 hours.
Also, your family's already dead.
They're dead.
Asking you to.
Oh, so it's the Russian mafia? They don't fuck around.
Basically, you're asking me what, and I'm saying no, and I'm saying please leave me alone. So stop asking. Doesn't no mean no, right? So.
Okay, if that's
so no
the
means
logic
no. So
that
if I say
you're
no,
using, then
you need to stop.
people made it very clear that you just communicated that you thought that
I'm so
my
sick of people using big words that
Oh, no,
aren't
she-
unnecessary. You communicated to me that you were coming from a place of just shut up.
Why is this bitch talking like the architect from The Matrix?
I would have said, beat it, lesbo. How you like that? Fucking quick words. Quick to the point. Beat it, rug muncher.
I want to beat her over the head with her word of the day calendar.
threatening. And you don't
there's
seem
an
to
implication there. There's an
understand why
implication
your
there.
presence might be threatening.
There's an implication there that you keep asking me to go as if or what, and what if I say no?
Hey, listen, I would have said, hey, listen here, you rug munching bitch. Why don't you get the fuck out of my face and go, I don't know, go have lunch at one of those restaurants where you trade, like, I don't know, old thrift store items for food. Stay the fuck away from me.
What was it, J.P. Barnigans or something in Arrested Development? J.P. Barnigans.
I have an old child's tricycle I got for $3 from the Goodwill.
That'll get you a cherry pie.
What, a chicken Philly?
Yeah, there you go.
No, because we can't
Okay.
control every single.
All right, well, you can ask all you want.
Now another woman shows up, by the way.
And the answer is no. Bye.
I'm asking.
No, bye.
I'm trying to make sure that you understand.
Okay, and I understand.
How many minutes in before you started screaming, Mike? Honestly, we're 2 minutes and 20 seconds in.
No, the second time she brought something up that we'd already covered.
That quickly?
Yes!
You would have been screaming at her?
Of course, you've seen my You've seen how I get.
Yeah, Mike gets very angry.
It's not because I'm a nasty person, but I'm very impatient. I am a man who's I don't consider myself a super smart guy, but I'm smart relative to the rest of them. I'm a very smart guy. You tell me something, and unless I wasn't listening to you, I got it.
Right.
Nothing drives me more crazy than somebody like this going, well, we'd like requesting you to leave here because it's upsetting people and blah, blah, blah. Well, it's my right to be here, so I'm going to stick around. I'm filming some stuff. Okay, but what you're not understanding, no, what you're not fucking understanding, I already heard what you said. You're not going to fucking reword it any way that's going to make me want to punch you in the face any less.
The thing, though.
Beat it, stupid.
Vis-a-vis, if you...
Understand. Thank you. All right, thanks for the info. Can you please leave me alone? I'd like to stand here without being harassed. Thank you.
Please keep in mind.
Oh! Ah! That's what I would have started doing, by the way, not words.
Yeah.
Just like autistic
Guttural sounds.
Screeching. That's what we need to start doing to them when they come over and go like this over and over. Just start going, ah! Ah! Until they leave you alone. Just go back to sitting.
How your actions.
Oh, I'm standing here?
Not currently, throughout the rest of your time here.
I walked
Please.
up and someone threw glitter on me. I didn't do. What did I say? What did I do?
Well, maybe you should. I mean, next time just say hi. I'm sorry, I don't know what I did.
Marie says, oh, good. More of them are there to make sure he understands.
Did you? That's hilarious.
More of them are there to
More
make
sure
sure.
he understands. Also, did you hear what she just said? He goes, somebody threw garbage on me, and she goes,
Yes.
maybe you should ask, like, what did I do wrong?
Well.
'Cause, yeah, let me tell you something, you fucking dyke cunt.
Whoa!
That's my first instinct all the time when I'm walking down 7th Avenue in Ybor and somebody throws garbage at me. My first instinct as a man is to apologize and to ask them what I did wrong. What am I, Jesus Christ? No. If somebody throws garbage on you, you go, hey, what the fuck? And they have one moment to go, dude, I actually really did mean to throw that at my friend or garbage. I totally hit you by mistake. My bad, dude. A reasonable person.
Of course.
All right, you apologize.
Fair enough, yeah.
Any answer other than that, you beat them close to within an inch of it. Like, you beat them so badly that they never throw garbage. Not like, even when they go to throw it at a garbage can for the rest of their life, they're flinchy about it.
Right.
And they go, I'm just going to walk it over there.
Dude.
Well, maybe you should. I mean, next time just say hi. I'm sorry, I don't know what I did. I don't know what the problem is.
You think I can talk to these people? Look at these people.
And I like this guy. Somebody threw garbage at me. You should go talk to him. Say, I'm sorry. What do you... I broke people's nose. I've hurt people very badly for less than throwing garbage at me. You know what I mean? I'm glad I don't drink and do drugs anymore.
Right.
But the point is, you throw garbage and you're supposed to apologize for getting garbage thrown at you. Ladies, if you get raped, you're supposed to ask your rapist, why me? What did I do to deserve this? What did I do to cause this?
Cat in the chat says, okay, but keep in mind how your actions and your presence affect the people ready to throw garbage at you. That's very funny.
It. Like,
keep in mind that, like, the way you're acting right now might get garbage thrown at you.
If they just wanted to be radical leftists and act like trash, that would be fine. What's going to kill the left is this safe space idea. This idea that, like, they keep doing this shit and forcing normies to be polite. And people, I'm not going to be, fuck you. Like, that's the thing that's going to kill them. If they just wanted to be human trash people, they could do that. This is America, land of the trash people.
Land of the trash people.
Right, I did.
Home of the Whopper.
Okay, and they all surrounded me with signs, blocking my camera, pushing me. So,
why be racist when you just be quiet is what that sign says behind her.
Why be a communist when you could just be dead?
Oh!
I'd like that.
That's a good sign.
So I don't know
why
not
try.
It's, dude, her brain is falling apart. Like, you could see it, she's overheating.
Honestly, because there are still things inside of her brain that we're programmed with from birth telling her this is obnoxious. Like,
Yeah, she has to know.
I cannot think of another way to approach. I'm your brain. I don't know how you want to handle. Walking away would be how I'd handle this.
It's like Homer's, I'm out of here, and his brain walks away, closes the door.
Chat with them, the agitators, the people who are pushing me out of the space with physical force. Why are you not talking to them?
You're intentionally agitating.
From my perspective, from anyone's perspective, I'm being pushed out with physical force.
Here's the issue.
And some more. Here's where it gets weird, man. You'll see in a second here, they start to get surrounded, and not just by chicks, by dudes with masks on. And at that point, like, he starts getting a little shaky, this guy. He's still funny. He's still keeping up. But I don't blame him, because if you've ever been at the Richard Spencer rally, right, where we went to, if you get surrounded by people, it's not that we kick all their asses. It's not that. What you worry about is your backside.
Yeah.
You worry about a bike lock or a stick getting you, because they're not going to hit you while you're looking, you know? It gets
dicey.
Yeah, it does.
Out there, it gets dicey.
From anyone's perspective and from my perspective are not an objective perspective. That's your subjective.
No. Look, if you look at somebody literally pushing someone out of a space, that's not subjective perception. You're watching them push me physically out of a space. How is that my perception?
That's you.
Murray's like, okay, but here's the issue. We don't have a better argument. There's just more of us.
So, could you leave now?
Leave? No! I am not leaving!
Some of us have masks.
Perception without the context that other people have.
Listen, my perspective is that I'm not. My perception is that I'm being pushed out of a place because I literally, physically am being pushed out of a place. But that's just my perception of it.
Oh, then this guy, there's another. This guy has to be retarded. You'll see as the video goes on. This guy is retarded, but he's with the Antifa people.
It's unclear what you're here for, which is why they acted that way.
Okay, well, I don't care why they acted the way they did.
Will Sasso as Randy Newman.
Yes, I said that this morning.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Wait till you hear him talk. He sounds just like him.
I don't know why you're talking to me. Why aren't you having a conversation with them?
Because you need to understand that people are going to react to your presence.
You need to understand, Mike. You don't understand.
Don't know why you're here.
I think they need to understand that violence is not okay and that they shouldn't be pushing
no violence.
Okay.
But he doesn't want you to be talking to him.
Pushing me out of a park is.
Stop. We're here.
Can you imagine if we crowded a woman like that? Like, no, seriously, and just was being that aggressive? Arrested immediately, right?
Talking to you because part of our role here today is to maintain a safe and inclusive.
Look, They threw glitter all over his coffee. They so he went with his coffee and they glitter bombed him.
Okay.
And
thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service to our country.
You didn't really do much when I was getting pushed out of the park, did you? So, I mean...
And you
I don't feel
They
included
got
here.
nothing. They just have to go.
No.
But you're like here, man.
And I don't want you to be here, man.
That might have
I
made
don't.
them
No,
uncomfortable.
I actually can't because I don't know why they'd have such. I actually don't know why they'd have this reaction. I have done nothing.
I think I know because I was talking to some of the Proud Boys over there and asking them for details about this. And that gentleman started recording me.
Right, so
and because
guilt by
I was
association,
standing
right?
next to a Proud Boy, I think they think that I'm with them.
Perhaps you want to make it
one
clear
of them
that
also-
you're not associated with them if you're not.
Well,
Why? Why?
Oh my God.
Why? Fuck you. Why?
I don't wanna,
Fuck you.
I'm gonna
Why?
end up so mad tonight. This is just.
Fuck you. Why?
Why are we indulging? Freedom of speech was a mistake.
One of them already. One of them also.
We have stand with your Muslim neighbor signs.
No,
if you
well,
want to do that to show that you are supportive.
Now they're telling him to hold the stand with your Muslim sign.
Sign. Yeah.
I would not like a sign.
Okay.
So one of them also pointed out that my pin called me a Zionist or something. So they're apparently anti-Semitic. So I don't know why
Yeah, the Antifa people were calling him Zionists. Very weird.
these anti-Semites are pushing me out of a park, and you guys are talking to me.
Not anti-Semitic. I'm a Jew, so let's not go there.
No shit.
You don't say.
No shit.
I don't have any paper. Imagine my shock.
Oh,
nobody is.
Let's not go there. That is not the discussion to have
No,
right
let's
now.
go there.
That's what they-
Tell me where to go.
The fuck you.
love telling
Why they're
people
threatening-
where to go and stand and what to say and
What to
to
do.
Fuck out of here.
By me because apparently I'm a
But what I'm saying
Zionist.
is if you thought that they were put off by your association by talking to people, it would be a good idea to make yourself clear that you are not associated
Beat it, Flatso.
with them. And there are plenty of signs.
So are you blaming what I'm like? I mean,
No.
Like-
I'm saying you don't. If people
Right.
see that,
It's the way people perceive you, man.
you need to be able to communicate
that sounds
whether or
that
not.
sounds like the argument, like what was she wearing argument.
No, it's
like
not.
yes, it does. You're blaming the victim here. You're saying that I'm responsible for the violence against me because I'm not making myself. I'm not wearing the right thing.
Shit.
No.
What?
I didn't even realize this, but this was breaking news. Whitey Bulger was murdered in
Yeah,
jail.
89 years old.
Holy shit. And it was vicious. They
Yeah.
fucked that old man up.
89 years old, dead. Yep.
They got him eventually. Sorry, I know it's unrelated.
No, it's all
I
good.
just saw him like, whoa, that's big. That's a big thing.
You're extremely stressed.
Bothered, yes, because people are physically attacking me and wanting to perpetrate violence against me. Like this guy's
Now look, see, like now they start crowding around him.
staring at me and
Are
flipping me
you
off.
afraid of stop people? Are you afraid
Yeah,
of rest?
I know, but it's just it's very intimidating. You don't you understand? Are you just seeing this from my
No,
perspective?
try and calm down. Take a breath. Feel a bit.
They're crowding him and telling him try to calm down.
Oh my God.
Look,
Oh, here we go. Randy Newman's about to talk.
If we wanted to physically attack you, you would be dead.
Yeah.
Sure, buddy.
When George Lucas first called me up to write a couple of songs for the new Star Wars movie, I was tickled pink.
Well, I highly doubt that, but no, these guys already did physically attack me though.
Nobody physically attacked you.
You missed it, sir.
They moved you away.
Okay, yeah,
There's something wrong with him, right? Like legit wrong with him? There has to be.
Cerebral palsy. Or
He's in a wheelchair.
Yeah, he's got cerebral palsy. More than likely. I don't think he's retarded. He's not retarded at all. He's not slow. He's got cerebral palsy or MS or something. Probably not MS because MS doesn't mean like MS would just make you like, hi.
Just get Photoshop.
Hi, I'm Mark. Like that's MS. Whereas cerebral palsy's like, hi, I'm Josh Blue. Buy my gimmick comedy album.
That was really specific.
That was more Bobcat, if anything.
When he told me how much he liked the songs I did for Toy Story and Bug Life.
I think pushing someone out of a public space is kind of on the line there between.
Hey, can I go over there by City Hall?
No, because they don't have wheelchair access.
At this point, we cannot change what's already happened. And I understand that was an uncomfortable...
Okay, and I'm done. That's why I'm standing here.
Please let me finish.
You've been talking for 8 minutes.
That's what I mean. They just love to. They won't stop. They have to get their way. It's really ridiculous. Props to this guy for not giving up. I would have given up by now. I'm out of here. I can't do this. Bored. Go to Wendy's.
I understand that was an uncomfortable situation.
It was
for you.
very. Thank you.
It seems to continue to be uncomfortable. I can report that at least for me and for a number of other folks, that it has been uncomfortable for us as well.
But you're bothering him.
It's but we have better odds talking at a video, getting the video to change.
You're right.
Than getting this person to ever change.
Can't anymore. I don't want the last thing to be angry. So how about we get one more thing in? All right. Hillary Clinton cracks a racist joke.
No, not her.
She called them super predators again.
Yeah, needy Latinos.
The N-word probably.
Oh, she said some things to say about the Jays too.
Oh yeah.
What do you think of Cory Booker's? And you didn't comment on him, and you feel free. Oh, I adore him. What do you think about him saying kicked him in the shins, essentially? Start to get to that kind of political. Well, that was Eric Holder. Yeah, Eric Holder. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know they all look alike. No, they don't.
When was this?
2-3 days ago.
Oh, so I know this is making the rounds, and everybody's like,
no, this is like 2-3 days ago.
So this is fresh OC. I thought this was like an old clip they dug up.
No,
the quality's terrible.
Yeah,
the
it's the way they
quality
pull
that's
the
been
front,
going
yeah.
around is terrible. So I just assumed it was, oh boy.
Eric Holder. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know they all look alike. No, they don't. Oh, well done.
I mean, again, if you and I said that, we would expect to laugh. But and by the way, look at the pause of the video. I didn't even do it on purpose.
So, is there outrage, right? We're not even talking about Trump today, right? We're talking
It's all about her. Yeah. Can you imagine if Trump would have said that?
There would be 40 dead police officers in cities across the country.
Oh yeah.
If Trump said something like that. Let's be honest, we know they all look the same, right? Oh, man, anyway. It's good to see the great folks in Montana. He always pulls that shit out in the Midwest.
You know, Hillary.
Well, then that's the. Let's see what they did at the end of the video. Hold on.
Okay, that's hell to the no. So that's your that was your pick, Libs.
And by the way, she said that she'll decide if she's going to run after the midterm. So it's still not a no. She's still on the fence about running it. Now, I think if she runs again, she won't get the nomination.
No,
it's because
I wish she would though. That would be so fucking awesome. It would be so dope if they ran Hillary Trump too.
This time it's personal. Well, I guess it was personal the first time too.
It's always personal.
That's a good point.
Once one person calls somebody's husband a rapist, and then the other person implies that dude tries to bang his daughter, it's all fucking bets are off. That's it. Chairs are getting thrown.
All right, guys. It's about that time.
Yeah, we're out of here. We don't like you. Sick of being in a room with these people.
Why do we do it for like
the mic's
6
off?
hours a day? No, the mics were on, stupid.
Hey, guys. April Fools, right?
It's October.
That's it, man. That's where you break out of...
Oh, you're right. No one will expect an April Fool's joke October 30th.
Hey, fuckers. I guess I'll see you tonight at 10 with Nightwave.
Nightwave?
And, I don't know.
Check out Porcelain's new $1 Million Extreme documentary. It's, how do you spell it, Mike? Porsalin. S-A-L-I. It's not like porcelain, like the porcelain tub.
No, that would make sense.
Make sure to follow it. I'll post the link there. Thanks for checking us out, everybody. Daywave tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. So make sure to to check it out on my new channel, Daywave Live, all one word. And Patreon, of course, patreon.com/We're Not Sorry. Become a patron, help us out. We'll be back tomorrow with a fresh Revenge of the Sis. See you then, folks.